they go on. Super Eagles no dey involved. Government need to come in and do something. And who are the government? We know the government. Who controls sport in Nigeria is the National Sports Commission. And this man this morning, Odegbami, is saying that the government have to come in and do something. We cannot continue like this. Let's hear from the man himself, Odegbami, who is saying that we cannot continue like this. Things have to stop. We can't be watching the World Cup from home 2 consecutive times. We cannot continue like this, according to Segun Odegbami. Guys, this is Segun Odegbami, former Nigerian international, speaking on Nigeria not being at the World Cup.
This is a very, very sad situation for us. There's no reason on earth that Nigeria should not be one of 10 countries going to that World Cup. As Nigerians, we should be one of the top 1 or 2, not outside the top 10. So there's no reason anybody can justify that. And to say back to back, it is a sad commentary on the state of our football. And we cannot put the blame at the footsteps of anybody else but the administration that is in charge. We need as a country to look at that place. That's where the whole issue is. We are doing things that are not right, and we keep repeating it, and we are expecting that it's going to be righted. No, it cannot. The government has to take a stand and let us put in place the structures, the organization that will reflect who we are as, within the Committee of Nations of Football in the world. We should not be amongst those that will be onlookers here. Look at what's going on in the country. The World Cup is going on. There's no energy. We can't even watch well. We are not enjoying it, and so on and so forth. No. We should be up there. So the message is clear. Nigerians, the Nigerian government must not allow what brought us to this point to continue. They have to do something.
Guys, you've heard from Segun Odegbami saying that the government have to do something. Do something, oh government, do something. That's what Segun Odegbami is saying this morning. The government have to do something. They have to do something. But a government official has not responded to Segun Odegbami. He is part of the NSC. He is the DG, the Director General of the National Sports Commission. Yes, he's saying that government no fit put hand like that. This government of the NFF, the board of the NFF came in democratically. So the NSC cannot just go there and say go away. It's not done that way. That is what Bukola Olokpade is saying this morning. They cannot do anything just like that. They have to follow a democratic process. That is also saying that, why are we even saying that we need to do something? These people are trying. That is what Bukola Olokpade is saying. These people are trying. Why are you saying they should do something? Maybe kick them out. Why should we kick them out? They are trying. They qualified us, the women team. They qualified the women team to the Nations Cup. They won the Nations Cup with the women team just last year. That the Super Eagles finished second in 2033 and finished third in 2025. Me, I don't see any problem with this current NFL board. That is what Bukola Olokpade, those are not my words. I am only quoting what Bukola Olokpade said. Saying that this current board of the NFF are doing a good job. So I don't understand where the criticism is coming from. That is what Bukola Olokpade, once again, and I quote, that's what he's saying. That is what he says. So let's hear from the DG, the Director General of the National Sports Commission, who is saying that they cannot do something. Now the government will not do anything. This NFL board, they came in a democratical way, and if there is going to be any change, it has to be in a democratic process, through a democratic. I don't need to talk too much. Oh yeah, Moku play the voice notes. Moku hear from Bukola Olokpade.
Having said that, I'm not going to undemocratically push for a change. any change must be done democratically. And I've always said that, aside from not qualifying for the World Cup, how did President Bush and his board, how did they fail Nigeria? Because we need to be fair to one another. I know I'll get a lot of backlash from this. Apart from not qualifying for this World Cup, because I've heard people even told me in London that they did not qualify for 2 World Cups. No, that was Amaju Pinnick. And that consumed Amaju Pinnick, yes, truly so. But as Guzo failed, if he qualified our women, why are we ignoring the fact that our women are thriving under this NFF? Why are we ignoring the fact that we got to the highest level of the World Cup under Guzo? We got to the finals of the AFCON and now lost out to Cote d'Ivoire under Guzo. We got to the semi-finals and lost by penalties under Guzo. Even the World Cup, between a collaboration that's working between the NFF and the NSC, we got to the playoff at a time where, before Shodipo and I came on board, we were second to the last with just 3 points. When you look at the performance indicators and you look at some of the things Guzo is doing, you would agree with me that they are working towards some of the noise we are making.
All right, Bukola Olokpade right there saying that the NFF, the current board, apart from failing to qualify Nigeria for the World Cup, they are doing a good job. That they cannot do any kind of change if it's not democratic, if it's not a true democratic process. So what we hear from Una, we've heard from Segun Odegbami, who is saying there have to be a change. We've also now heard from the DG of the National Sport Commission, Bukola Olokpade as well, saying that if no be say these people no qualify for World Cup, now only World Cup they fail to qualify you. Now only World Cup they fail to qualify, they've done a good job. So he doesn't understand the clamor for them to leave their position as the president and also the board of the current NFF. Let's hear you. You know the numbers to call: 09073530044, 0909797054450. Or you can drop your number, your comment on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 09087668888. All right, let's start with this caller. Hello, good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too. Good morning.
Happy New Week.
Thank you very much. Happy New Week to you as well.
Yeah, my name is Barnabas calling from.
Good morning, Mr. Barnabas. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much. These people, honestly, I don't blame them. How can he say that he's playing World Cup? Let him tell me the administration that has come that will take over in USA that our women did not qualify in the World Cup. Let me give one. All the administration, which as far as I'm concerned, all of them will qualify World Cup. And for Nations Cup, they have been winning it. Our women. So he says it's the only World Cup. If not World Cup, what are we clamoring for? Huh? And he said all these our complaint they are working on it. But let him go and sleep. Let him go and sleep. Honestly speaking, but we don't know what we are passing through. Look at we can't anyhow. We must go and watch. I beg, let them pack well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, good morning and welcome. Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
They don't get money to invite some all these players. This is the time for the country to qualify and make the money so that you can use the money to work on your football. The person now come out. What if I be journalist? I will not go even go to interview those kind of people. They don't choose something for a man. They can't tell us this administration. They don't do well. Now so we they talk now. We make the country now. They spoil. They go. People know they do their work where they go. They support them. Let's talk another time.
No, that's you. Thank you very much. But you know, get one beer. Once again, this is not Nigerian radio. You know, if you tell me, say, make talk Nigerian news now. Something will happen for your country. You call look up. You go call look up. No, nah. Good morning to you. Welcome. Good morning.
Around to me.
Yes. Good morning. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. See Nigerian issue, my brother. Time for Nigerian issue, but those boys they are trying, for their best. So understand? Nobody should blame them. They are trying their best. So it's not a football is a luck.
Yes.
They don't qualify today. Tomorrow they will qualify by the grace of God. So maybe they don't blame them. Understand?
All right.
Everybody's trying.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Olayinka Blessed from Rose. I am not happy with the comments made by the voice note because if you are using the women as a standard, they've always been qualifying for all the tournaments. So that the qualifying around is not a special or something that we should start clapping hands and hailing you. The World Cup is World Football. And if you fail to qualify, own up. You should be apologizing at this time, not be making mouths or boasting that you have done well. You have not done well at all. So, yeah. And I want to quickly please.
Be ready. I will still hurt you when the season comes. Be ready when the season comes. I will still hurt you, Lanka. Thank you. Hello. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, my name is Apostle.
Apostle, you're welcome, Apostle.
Those will us. They will give the right people that will give us a result. Not those that cannot give us a result. They are messing up. Thank you, and God bless
Thank you.
Apostle.
Thank you, Apostle. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, I see some voice notes here, so we'll play some voice notes. I once again, if you are sending me voice notes, please be civil. Be civil with your voice note because that one I know if you control. When you don't play like this now, it's very difficult to control what people say on voice note. So I'm very, very skeptical to play voice note at times. But please, if you are sending me any voice notes, be civil with your comment, huh? Joshua from Kubu, I see you. Now let's go this way. Let's play this voice note. Let's hear from this person. Let's hear from this person. Let's hear from this person.
Hello, Alan. Good morning. This is Aslan Native Doctor. That main check whether something did there. If you know shut up, that was no did there. I will use my hand, paper and keep quiet. What nonsense is he saying? See, are we talking about the female? We're talking about the male. We're going to continue saying it till when they realize that what they are doing is wrong.
Good morning, Alan Smith. This is El Rafiki. The man said his only World Cup did not good for. You don't go blame him. You won't blame him because he doesn't understand what it means. And even if they were not democratically put in that position, yes, I agree that the government cannot do anything about it except want Nigeria to be banned or sanctioned by FIFA. But even if they were not democratically put in that position, I bet you nothing will still happen. These guys are birds of a feather. You they do bad, and at the party for back, say continue that bad way they do. It did very okay. We've not been to the World Cup. I was at the World Cup when they needed only 5 cities. You begin to wonder how they reason. Like the last caller said, even if you and I coach the Super Falcons or any of the ladies team, they'll qualify for any of the World Cup. Did anybody ask Olakpade when was the last time Nigeria under 17 played at the World Cup or even the Nations Cup or the last under 20 World Cup that the boys went for? How was it? Did they go for this last one? Would they be at the World Cup? So when people begin to look at their scorecard and with the failures written boldly and begin to pat themselves on the back, you want to look at them and just laugh. It's a pity that this is the mess that we found ourselves in. Thank you.
Alasmi, good morning. Doing us comedy. You said it's only World Cup that this NFL body not qualifying us to the World Cup is the only thing they failed on. I always give what happened to it. Now under 17, now they were forbid they go. After forbid, they don't even go to the main under 17 Nations Cup. Under 20, no, nothing. No, they even do anything again. Even if it's in football, they don't even know what's past the national team itself. Alan Smith, honestly, this is what they talk as if they're talking 2 years old. Even 2 years old kid now, they're going to say that you are lying. The only thing they've done, in fact, the only thing they did in all they've done is just those women. You know, those women are very, in fact, those women are tired. And those women cover them all. It's only them just win that nation's score. The only thing they don't do is they come on board this NFL, go south NFL. Alan Smith, if I lie, just prove me wrong.
Okay. I see plenty voice notes. Why all of una come toss in a voice? Make una type. I want to read message, not voice note. All of una they send voice note. Make una type. Somebody say, Alan, good morning. The NFL have a bunch of shameless people. So to them, a country like Nigeria not lifting any trophy and they participate benefiting. If it's not part of this team, He could have labeled them a total failure. He should hide his face for saying that. Look at the Italian FA. They all did the right thing by stepping down because they failed their citizen. Nigerian NFF should be apologizing to Nigerians. May God help us to get it right. That is Daniel from Jabi. Oh, Joshua, thank you, my bro. God, keep on fighting for power. Power they know nothing about. What we know is that not what they tell us. Word of legend Bob Marley. And that is what our sport leaders are doing to us. That is Barnabas from Airport. All of them are with the same voice notes. They couldn't type a message.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Landolin Travels and Logistics will take you further. More destinations, more experiences, more memories. For our services, travel and tour services include flight bookings, local and international, holiday and vacation packages, visa assistance and travel documentation, hotel reservations worldwide, study abroad, corporate travel management, group and family travel planning, travel packages. For our logistics services, local and international cargo shipping, door-to-door delivery services, freight forwarding, that's air, land and sea, courier and express delivery services, procurement and supply chain services. Our additional services include airport pickup and drop-off, car rental and transfers, travel insurance assistance, event and conference travel coordination. Visit us today at landolintravelsx@gmail.com. You can also call us on 081 07 85 6444, 081 07 85 6444, or 081 and Logistics will take you further. More destinations, more experiences, more memories. We're your trusted travel partner for seamless journeys, exceptional service, and unforgettable experiences. You're for you. Landolin Travels and more memories. We're your trusted travel partner for seamless journeys, exceptional service, and unforgettable experiences. Your safety is our priority. We are 24/7 active. We are always here for you.
Room where ideas are shared, partnerships are formed, businesses grow, and life-changing connections are made. You never know who you'll meet or how one conversation could transform your future. The tickets are regular 20,000 naira, VIP 50,000 naira. Remember, your ticket doesn't just grant you access to the event, it also qualifies you for the raffle draw and a chance to win a plot of land in Abuja. To secure your seat today, call 081 6216 9368. I repeat, 081 6216 9368. Are you a business owner? Do you want to showcase your products and services to a targeted audience of buyers, investors, and decision makers? Sponsorship and exhibition opportunities are still available. For sponsorship, exhibition bookings, and ticket reservation, call 081 6216 9368. Again, 081 6216 9368. Housing Matters Meet and Greet 2.0, where opportunities meet preparation, where connections create value, where your journey to land ownership could begin. Don't miss it. See you on the 13th of June 2026. Housing Matters Meet and Greet 2.0. Learn, connect, network, invest, win.
Hello, Nigeria! Hello, Africa! Do you want to work in the healthcare sector? Do you want to be a trained, certified nursing assistant, medical assistant, or caregiver? If yes, then register to enroll for Push Africa's one-year diploma in certified nursing assistance training happening at the African University College of Science and Technology, Abuja. Targeted trainees are unemployed graduates, O-level or ordinary diploma graduates, or anyone interested in working as a support worker worker in the healthcare sector. For details, log on to www.pushafrica.org or WhatsApp 080-339-42015, 080-339-42015. For registration, pick up application form at our partner radio stations or visit the reception at the African University of Science and Technology, Abuja.
All right, welcome back from the commercial timeout. It was a weekend packed with a lot of football. The World Cup has finally arrived. Oh, yes, we saw plenty of action at the weekend. We saw a first win for Africa, and it came from the boot of Amad Diallo. The Man United man scored in the 90th minute to hand Ivory Coast the win over Ecuador. But before then, we remember seeing Brazil held to a 1-1 draw by Morocco. There is a guy in that Morocco team called Ayub Buadi. Ayub Buadi is an 18-year-old defensive playmaker. He was running around the Brazilian midfield. A midfield that has Paqueta, Casemiro, and Bruno Guimaraes. It was Ayub Buadi that was the star of the occasion. Morocco completely showed why they are levels and clear of African teams. Why they are number 7 in the world and the number 1 team in Africa. Many people stayed up to watch Morocco to be being humiliated. However, during the course of the game, a lot of people started supporting Morocco because of how they played. They made Brazil look ordinary. So big shout out to Morocco. Whatever they are doing to their football, they are doing very well. But during the weekend, they threatened us. They threatened us. Yes, when I say us, they threatened Africa. Because the president of the Morocco Football Federation, Fawzi Legja, announced that Morocco will no longer submit bid to host any other African competition. Yes, now waiting the president of the Morocco Football Federation talk about that. He said they no go submit bid to host any African competition again. Now then they host Women's African Cup of Nations later next month. Now them they still host the Under 17 Nations Cup that just ended last week. 2 weeks back. But they've said they will no longer bid to host any other African competition. This is what the president said, the president of the Moroccan FA. He said if other countries wish to organize them, we wish them the best. That they will no longer bid to host any other African competition, that Morocco is no longer ready, will not. That they wanted to host the World Cup in 2010. However, they were denied that one. But as it stands, they said they will now focus everything at the World Cup, but they will no longer bid to host any other African competition. However, the weekend, they held Brazil to a 1-1 draw. The United States defeated Paraguay by 4-1 on Saturday as well, while Switzerland and Qatar played at a 1-1 draw. Only yesterday, Sunday, Scotland won their first game at the FIFA World Cup in 28 years when they defeated Haiti by 1-0. John McGinn. Australia defeated Turkey by 2-0. Germany took on the smallest country at the World Cup in Curacao. They defeated them by 7-1. But Curacao should be happy with what they have done, being at the World Cup for the first time in history, and scoring their first goal against 4-time champion Germany at the FIFA World Cup. Yesterday I saw the likes of Tahir Chong, the likes of Lakadia, the likes of Bakuna. These are guys that have one-time watched in the Premier League. I also saw Dick Advocate, their manager. Dick Advocate Advocate back then in the beginning of the year resigned from his position as manager of Curacao because his daughter was sick. His daughter was sick, he resigned as manager. However, when the daughter was now fully healed and well, he returned back to his position. That was why when the national anthem was being played yesterday for Curacao, it was all tears. The Advocate, he's a Dutchman, but he's managing Curacao. They lost by 7-1 to Germany. While Netherlands and Japan, another entertaining game. Oh, the Samurais of Japan versus the Oranje. A 2-2 draw in that game at the World Cup. What a game it was. What a game. Japan are a technical side. I was watching that game and at one point in time, Japan were trailing 2-1. And the commentator was saying the Japanese keep on crossing the ball. They cannot score because the Dutchmen, defenders in the Dutch national team are very tall. But guess what? The equalizer came from a corner kick. It shows you that football is unpredictable. The Japanese kept on crossing the ball at 2-1. They kept on crossing the ball. Van Dijk, Van Hecken, Van de Ven kept on clearing the ball, nodding it out. And the commentator said the only way the Japanese can score is by playing it short and going a different way. But they maintained that system and they scored from a cross, from a corner kick. So football and sometimes they're very unpredictable. This morning, Ivory Coast, like I told you already, won by 1-0. While Tunisia entered their goal, disgrace Africa. Sweden beat Tunisia 5-1. Sweden, Alexander Isak, Victor Gyökeres, Matthias Fenberg, and Yassine Ayari of Brighton stormed Tunisia by 5-1. Tunisia, I still they talk am. Nigeria go this World Cup, we no fit go. People like Tunisia don't reach there, they beat them 5. Curacao, they beat them 7. But later today, from 5 p.m., Espana, La Roja, Lamine Yamal, and Spain will be in action. They will take on Cape Verde. It is the first time ever for Cape Verde at the FIFA World Cup. Another of Africa's representative. We're talking about Spain. Marc Cucurella is heading to Madrid. Chelsea fans, hope I don't hear. I suppose don't hear by now. Marc Cucurella, Mourinho, and Real Madrid have agreed a deal with Chelsea for Marc Cucurella. A verbal deal is now in place. A verbal agreement. 50 million euros. Marc Cucurella is going to be a new Real Madrid player in the coming season. Already Mourinho has now signed Konate, Bernardo Silva, Marc Cucurella, Denzel Dumfries. Madrid are solidifying their defense. We've been talking about it. They have a very good attacking line. Defense is where they struggled, but they have now signed defenders. Dumfries of Netherlands, Konate of former Liverpool defender who is living on a free transfer, and now Cucurella is also joining in. Barcelona be afraid. Now that high line, now that defense, now they used Qatar Madrid before. Now if they solidify their defense line and they can't get Mourinho, maybe send a defensive minded coach, how Barca want to score this Madrid team? How you wanted to score them again? And they get Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. for attack already. Jude Bellingham as well. It looks like Madrid will be a force again next season. Guys, I wanna see him. But today as well at the FIFA World Cup, at 8 p.m. Belgium will take on Egypt. Egypt and Mo Salah is also in the news. Mo Salah, remember, has bid his farewell to Liverpool and said he's leaving. However, we know why he's leaving. They could not agree the contract extension. And then there is Arne Slot, who he had an issue with. But Arne Slot has now left the club. And there are now reports, a little bit of reports. This is coming from the Egyptian camp. The goalkeeper of Egypt, Mohamed El Shanawi, said that Mo Salah from now don't even know where he will be playing next season. And that there might be a turnaround. there might be a turnaround that he might eventually stay at Liverpool. This is somebody that has been wished goodbye, that has been his farewell, that have done a lap of honor. Mohamed El Shanawi, the goalkeeper of Egypt, said Mo Salah told him, and teammate for World Cup, said Mo Salah tell him, say, he never know where he go even play next season. That his future right now, he no even know. But the agent of Mo Salah have come out publicly and said that Mo Salah no they discuss in personal issues, in anything regarding his future with anybody apart from him. That anything about Mo Salah right now, we should disregard what Mohamed El Shanawi is saying. That Salah might remain at Liverpool. But we will keep our fingers crossed. But today, Egypt will take on Belgium. The Pharaohs versus the Red Devils. And then you have Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. Oh yeah, now don't drop them. World Cup national team. What transfers? Let's go back to the phone lines. I see a lot of messages here. Good morning, Alan. I'm not happy about Cucurella leaving my club, Chelsea. He really paid me, but I wish him all of the very best. That's Chris from Lugbe. Alan, USA and Japan are the country that bring joy to me this weekend. But what I don't understand is the name Vinicius Junior man of the match. A player who made each dribble attempt and failed to complete one. Name man of the match because of the goal. He scored a beautiful goal. Good morning, Alan. This is Phil from Kubwa. I support the Moroccan FA chairman for what he said. They have received so much insult and backlash from we Africans. Many of us don't even know what they have been saving our... Many don't know that they've been saving our mess. Those people that are always criticizing Morocco can now go ahead and place their bid. I support Morocco with all my chest. They have a very good team. They are not on my hate list. I know many of us are still sad on how they defeated us at the AFCON, but Alan, I beg, talk through that match against Morocco. Did Nigeria play anything in that game? Let's remove emotion from football, I beg. May NFF self drop bid to host one tournament. Heaven will not fall. Alan, and the way Olopade is commending failure is the same way Musepe has been brought and cannot cough when Morocco is speaking. What about the FIFA president? Trump has him wrapped around his finger. They are all destroying the game we love, but one day the god of football will come to our rescue. We play AFCON before Morocco, and we'll still play AFCON after the Towel National. Good morning, Alan Smith. The so-called man should allow his wife to be taking the leadership in the home. Good morning, Alan. This is Emmy Best Menton. Alan, you don't expect that man we just listened to on radio to talk about his boss. Gusau is not his boss. No, Gusau is not his boss. He is the head of the NSC, while Gusau is the president of the NFF. They work hand in hand. NSC are the ones in charge of sport in Nigeria. And Bukola Olopade is one of those men that head sport in Nigeria. So Gusau is not his boss. We are out of World Cup qualification twice, and you are relaxed about giving yourself vote of confidence. Cucurella to Madrid is a shocker to me. I never expected it, but Jose Mourinho at Madrid, everything is possible. These days, players are no longer loyal to the club. I wish him all of the very best. All right, Amy Best, thank you very much. Somebody saying the comment by Olopade is disappointing. Thank God he said failure of Amadou-led board consumed him. Why is the same not happening to Gusau board? The under-17, the under-20 and the Super Eagles did not qualify for the World Cup, and he's telling us that the board has done well. I'm not surprised. Ademola from Lugbe. Okay, let's go and take this call. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, last minute.
Yes, good morning. You're welcome.
How was the night and family?
Fine, thank you.
Confirm. This is Hibiscus from Africa.
All right, go ahead, man, quickly.
Briefly, let me start from the talk of the point from the beginning. For this is saying they are talking nonsense. Even me, I just concentrate because I hear that word that was somehow it's not entirely person that's supposed to be encouraging us. Something to be my people don't sorry. You know they will not qualify to World Cup, but next time another country will be very happy. But using that way nonsense, like say he's talking to his last child or something like that. Where they get that day. But thank God the last second to last call I've said it. So in case of you know that in case of that, I know how it will use investigation, get the first listen from them. So let him take that correct. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, quickly.
Of the World Cup. Germany is ready to do 7-1. Hey, that one is great for them. But we are surprised. All this squad they have, they are playing 1-1 with Morocco. Even getting to qualify, not even scoring for Morocco qualify. So let's see how they will play second leg.
Right.
And today my people will play. It's very Spanish. Lamine Yamal, your boy, will play today. I know they will get something like 4-0 or 3-1. I believe they hope I can pass.
Thank you, Febiski. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yes.
Yeah, Steve speaking.
All right.
That man is talking like a politician. You have said it all, working hand in hand. He has been in that seat for a very long time. And he's enjoying everything that he doesn't want to leave. I don't want to see that our sports improve more quality. And people have said a lot of things that he has said. Let him answer us again. We have not so many competitions that we ought to have been. And you are now, we just campaigning for NFL president because the election is almost at hand.
Yes.
Yes. I don't understand that FIFA is going to pay that is money.
Yes, that's what we are hearing. That's what. All right.
They are going to so many things, so good things coming the way of that man.
All right.
He's going to referee the Super Cup.
Yes.
So I don't. He has not lost anything.
All right.
Still has lost his touch.
All right.
Not sure the next election he will win.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning to you. Welcome. Yes. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
My name is Blaze. Talking to you.
Welcome, Blaze. Good morning.
Thanks. Long time.
Yes, so it's good to hear from you again. Welcome, man.
Yes, thank you. Smith, I appreciate that Morocco has shown their bitterness. Bitter loser. No matter what they do, we Africans will not stand for something that is not good. They wanted to. In fact, I listened to commentators when they were playing against Brazil, the African champions, without winning the final.
Yeah, that was what Zlatan said.
Yeah. So you, no matter how they give them the trophy, they will always refer to it that they didn't win it on the pitch. So they let them keep being bittered. I know one day, somehow, our proud Nigeria will also be reckoned with in terms of hosting. And I still appreciate them as well. They played a very good game at the World Cup, making Africa proud, even if they feel they are not Africans. Then Cote d'Ivoire yesterday had a very good game. In fact, it was a very good game, physical game, both sides. But that was a good one, and it's gradually the World Cup is coming up.
Yes.
So just hope to enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Bliss.
For all your fans.
Thank you very much, Bliss. Thank you. Good to hear from you always. Thank you. Okay, before I go, Rafael van der Vaart, you remember him now? Former Tottenham and Real Madrid midfielder. Yesterday, he said Van Dijk been the turn like aeroplane. Say Van Dijk they turn like aeroplane. The guy is now slow. He's too slow when he turns. You know when aeroplane one turn, he go they turn small. Say Van Dijk they turn like aeroplane. Don't be like trailer aeroplane. Ladies and gentlemen. I can see a lot that I still want to talk about, but time don't go. Make una no vex. Tomorrow we'll continue where we left off. Tomorrow we'll continue where we left off, because yesterday the UEFA president made a statement that this 48 team World Cup, it should not be 48 team, that the number is too much. But about 13 countries came together and released a joint statement bashing Alexander Čeferin, the president of UEFA, saying that na lie. In the World Cup, everybody should be given a chance. But tomorrow we go start with that one. 48 team World Cup. Going forward, should FIFA continue with it? Because we don't see Curacao now. The way they beat that Curacao line on a normal day, 7-1 for opening match. You know, say for next match they go still collect again. You get some country where we say they play this World Cup, you know, say they no go reach anywhere. So tomorrow we'll start with that one, a 48 team World Cup. Are you in support? Should we continue with a 48 team, or do you think the 32 teams that we used to have was better? But that will be tomorrow, by the grace of God, because our time is already fast spent. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mohammed Abdul Hamid Alan Smith. Keep your dialogue to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye bye.
The vibe is about to be lit.